Everybody, take two. This is why I suck at YouTube. I guess I didn't click the record button, so we're gonna film this again. As you guys can see, I'm not in my car anymore. I'm no longer living out of my car. Instead, I'm living on a cruise ship. I've been on here for 20 days. It's the Panama Canal cruise, so I've been to so many different countries and places, and the Caribbean as well. That's where we're headed next. But that's not like even the biggest news. I'm also moving to Japan. Yeah, maybe I should slow down. I think I'm giving you guys too much information. Where do I begin? I lived in my car for a while, 200 days. I was able to save enough money, because I wasn't paying rent. Maybe I should slow down even a little bit more. But yeah, I finished my travels throughout the entire United States. I went to every state, besides a few that you don't really need to go to, but all the states I wanted to go to, I've been to. All the national parks as well. 27 days ago, I did an Alaskan cruise where I went to Canada and Alaska, and it was fantastic. Check out my TikTok page if you want to see those videos, because beautiful. So I fell in love with the cruise life, because the food is delicious and unlimited and free, and it's honestly cheaper than rent. This cruise for all the countries we go to, my gigantic room with a gigantic bed, and you have your own attendant that cleans your room every single day. Food is free, events, shows. It was only $3,000. $3,000 for this whole experience, and it's fantastic. Way worth the money. Could I do that every month? No. But it was a nice little treat. Yeah, so here's some of the places we went to. Catalina, Cabo, Puerto Vallarta, Ixtapa, Mexico, Colombia, Costa Rica. So many places. These are the activity sheets that they give us each day. It tells us when we disembark, facts about the country, the date, when the sun rises, sun sets, and our all aboard time, so the ship doesn't leave me. One of my excursions, so they're called shore excursions, it was an hour late, and I was so scared they were gonna leave me. But if you do a shore excursion and if it runs late, the cruise ship won't leave you. I was one of the cruise runners, and I don't run, so that was embarrassing. Oh, here's a little picture on my birthday. Yeah, I did a behind-the-scenes tour, so I got to see the captain's quarters and how they steer the ship, the kitchen, and other places behind the scenes. Okay, did I cover everything? Are we recording still? Okay, just had to double check. I don't know. I'm so excited. I miss hiking though. I miss my national parks. But I heard. Did I already tell you guys? I'm moving to Japan. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so next month, after I'm done with the cruise, I'm not even gonna be going back to my car. I am going on a trip. Not really a trip, because I'm gonna be staying there, but I'm moving to Japan for 90 days, and then after that, I'm gonna go to a different Asian country. I'm not sure which, but I'm gonna be abroad for a long time, just living out of my backpack. Yeah, the backpacking life, staying at hostels and other weird places. But I'm super excited. This is gonna be my first time going out of the country, fully alone, where I don't have this safety of the cruise ship, if that makes sense. Because on a cruise you wanted to get a coffee in Colombia because you heard the coffee was really good. Actually, was it Colombia? Hypothetically, if it were Colombia, and you like strayed away for just a little bit, thinking like you could catch up because your whole tour group is 65 plus, because young people can't get time off to go on long cruises. They will call the police and go on a search for you, even though it was just a few minutes, and it wasn't that big of a deal because I was I knew where they were and I was gonna catch up. But yeah, so like they really take care of you and they pay attention, so keep that in mind. But yeah, Japan, guys. I'm gonna do, if you're probably gonna ask what part of Japan, I'm gonna be there for 90 days, so I'm gonna do the entirety of it. I'm gonna stay at the hostels. Hostels, if you don't know what it is, it's like a hotel, but it's super cheap because you share a room with like 20 different people. It's like bunk beds in dorms, shared bathrooms, etc. Oh, where's my backpack? You can probably see it behind me. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna be living out of. That thing. It could fold, so it's gonna be the size of a carry-on. And then I have my day backpack down there. I can make a video on all my gear. I'm only bringing 3 pairs of clothes, so I packed very light, so no suitcases. I packed so light. Yeah, so I'm gonna be gone for a year, and I have like less than 20 pounds worth of gear and 3 pairs of clothes. So you're gonna see me wear the same clothes. Like, this is a multi-purpose shirt. It's like, business casual, but it's a performance polo. So it's quick drying and stretchable and odor resistant, wrinkle resistant. So I could even wear this when I'm hiking. Kudasai. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember my Duolingo lessons. Kudasai. And then Mizu. Japanese kind of seems pretty easy. I just never really learned a whole language before, but it seems easy. But we'll see. I think all my lessons are probably going to get thrown out the window once someone in Japan starts speaking Japanese to me. Like, let's say if I ask them, where's the bathroom? And then they respond, I'll probably look at them blankly. Orange juice. But let me know if you guys have any questions or if you have any tips. I need tips, especially for Japan, and what countries I need to go to next to backpack in, like Thailand, the Philippines. I'll be in Japan for Christmas and New Year's, all up until March. Yeah, March. I'll be there for a while, so I plan on doing the entire country. So if you have any hiking trail, restaurants, any experiences you've seen online, I know there's dog cafes, cat cafes, any weird stuff like that, let me know so I could go and make videos on them. And again, food recommendations, any cultural tips. I've been watching YouTube videos on like how I should eat. I don't even know how to use chopsticks, so that's something I'm gonna have to learn. I'm excited, but also scared